The microphone again. Can you hear me now? Jeff Burkhalter, Tucson, Arizona, 85711. Mr. Leal, happy Veterans Day to you. You and I are both honorably discharged veterans. I also reject this policy of caving in to underage anchor kids, undocumented migrants, illegal border crossers, or whatever the radical racist revolutionaries on the Tucson Newspapers Incorporated want to call them, okay? I totally reject this caving in and letting underage children who don't vote and don't pay taxes telling us how to enforce our laws. Now, I want to share a poem with you by an immigrant rights activist. He's very well known. He's all over the web. His name is E.F. Mohammed Martinez. He is with the Nation of Aztlan. The Nation of Aztlan supports, endorses our very own Pima County legal defender, Isabel G. Garcia. This is from E.F. Mohammed Martinez, and I quote, it's very short. And this is why we reject this stuff, by the way. I am the one you love to hate the most after you invaded and stole my land. I am the one you love to hate the most because of my skin color and Aztec warrior indigenous roots. I am the one you love to hate the most because the brown sleeping giant tsunami tidal wave is fiercely approaching your horizon. I am the one you love to hate the most because I do your menial jobs. You are too lazy to do yourselves. I am the one you love to hate the most because I vote for those who look like me and other oppressed people of color. I am the one you love to hate the most because I have the overwhelming numbers you do not anymore. I am the one you love to hate the most because you can no longer reproduce, not even among yourselves. I am the one you love to hate the most because I am no longer assimilating into your manifest destiny ugly American dream. I am the one you love to hate the most because American patriotism, I am the one you love to hate the most because American patriotism is the last home of all xenophobic, racist cowards. I am the one you love to hate the most because you live in fear as La Raza is ready to fight for a free Aztlan on the streets of America. Once again, immigrant rights calling for a race war against American citizens, and we reject it. And I reject anybody in the city council that supports this organization. I'm filing federal lawsuits.
Roy Ward.
This thing work? Okay. Good evening, folks. It's been a while since we've spoken, since I've been down here last. The whole American people are waking up, and the people in this city.
David Andrews.
Yeah, Roy Warden. I'm here, I live here in Tucson. You know I live here in Tucson. You know I've got you sued over in federal court so we can dispense with any of this nonsense. You people are public servants, and these people are going to put the servant back in the public servants. You people have been dictating policy to the Tucson Police Department, and that's going to stop. Next week, I'm going to be here, some of these people are going to be here, and we're going to present specific paperwork to you to make an agenda item, the issues which we are complaining about tonight. So you will have official agenda items that you'll have to consider and vote on. I was down here 6 months ago with similar items, and you just people ignored it. Now we will take all the legal steps, so you people will have to vote up and down what your positions are, what the position of this city is regarding illegal immigration. Now, we just had a murder 3 weeks ago up in Phoenix. Phoenix police officer, the fifth of the last 7 deaths in Phoenix, police officers, was by an illegal alien, probably coming through Pima County, maybe even drinking from the water stations put out by Pima County. Here because you people have been fostering open border policy and your predecessors for the past 35 years. Here because the contractors and other employers here in Pima County have been making a fortune off of illegals for the past 35 years. And now the country is filled up and we have police officers being murdered. We have them knocked to the ground, and this guy took out a gun and shot him 3 times in the face. We're going to stop you people before these people start murdering Tucson police officers and Pima County sheriffs. We're not going to let it get that far before we, the people here in Tucson, stand up to what you people have been doing for years and what your predecessors have done. Now, your little weasel friend over there probably told you he would get you out of the lawsuit over in federal court where I have all of it. Well, he won't do it any more than the Superior Court judges who've been fighting me for 2 years have been able to get rid of me. They're going to go to a jury, and by God, you people will go to a jury, and when I put you on the stand and address questions to you, all of the people of Tucson, all of the people of Pima County, and all of America will understand just how profound this problem is, and will understand how you people orchestrated all of these events. We're coming for you, we're pissed off as hell, and we're not going to take it anymore. And some of you people are going to jail.
Yeah! Yeah! No!
Good evening, Your Highness. As I'm Russ Dove, I domicile in the city of Tucson, and the fact that you continue, after I spent a year informing you, asking you, you have to understand, I don't know what the result of these words will bring, but you have to understand, I no longer am obligated to live under your lawlessness. You have allowed 50% of the population of this community to be here, and they are not legal. Our streets are filled with expired Mexican plates from Sonora. Some say as many as 49%. They don't have any driver's license, they don't have any registration, they don't have any insurance. I'm still paying fines because I couldn't afford to register my car. I got to register, but I'm still paying fines. That cost me about $800. I can't eat, so I can stay legal. But hey, they're making $12 an hour. The banks give them loans. They get welfare. Lawlessness, injustice. I don't know any of you guys' history of life. I don't know how much you've had to endure of hardship. If you have, you would have some sense of what lawlessness is. I would ask of the listening audience and of those who are here, have you ever lived in a lawless society? It's coming. I'm already living in it. I don't have the protection of your officers. These people you're protecting have thrown rocks at me, spit at me, thrown shit at me. You have had me arrested. Tucson police were beaten. I got it on video on April 10th. I've got the paperwork that shows them were arrested and charged with aggravated assault on a police officer. You know, Barbara Wall never did file those charges. Russ Dove shows up on August 17th, tells Ron Graham and Isabel Garcia, get out of my country. 30 days in jail, $1,000 fine, 18 months unsupervised probation, 10 hours anger management, and I can't go anywhere reasonable near Hiroshi Yamamoto's. It's crime. It's crime. We can talk all about the problems. This is a message to you folks and to any Americans who are watching. I don't care whether you're black, white, brown, yellow, red, whether you're rich or poor, whether you're socialist, fascist, Republican, Democrat, liberal, conservative, atheist, God-fearing, I don't care. If you're an American, you had better, just like I said the last time I was here, you better find your backbone. You better dig and understand a little bit about what freedom is, and you better assert everything you have to maintain it, because if you don't, it is gone. And you really don't want people like me roaming free in a lawless society. I'm not near as nice as some of you might think I am, and I'm a whole lot worse than any of you ever thought I could be. I'm trained by our military. And then I've had lots of opportunity to do lots of things. I grew up in a time where things were pretty much scattered. I'm sorry for the children who are being born today, and I don't care whether they're legal or illegal. They ain't going to have a chance to be free. The man who first spoke is telling the truth about what the university systems are doing. We're dumbing ourselves down and making ourselves fools. Thank you. I hope we find solutions.